Hello world, I'm Chris Perillo, and this is the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short, your daily dose of geek news, gadget views, and answers that you can use. When was the last time you upgraded your toaster? You might think about it, because your toaster is probably old and it sucks, especially in comparison to Domo Toaster! Come on, don't just sit there and tell me that your current choice for a toaster is geeky enough. I'm on the lookout for the world's geekiest or nerdiest or dorkiest toaster that I can find, and I'm going to need your help. So, do you know of a geekier toaster? I shared that image and the link to where you can get it on Amazon on my Facebook page, Google Plus profile, Twitter, and then of course Tumblr as well. And I also just shared it in this very YouTube video. Link is in the description. Creighton, make sure the link is in the description. That part doesn't go in the video. It goes to you, Creighton. The Locker Gnome Daily Report was brought to you by GoToMeeting with HD Faces. It's how I meet with my team online. With GoToMeeting by Citrix, you can collaborate in HD video and your team stays on the same page by sharing the same screen. Just turn on your webcam, and if you don't have one, listen up. Launch or join a meeting using your computer, phone, or tablet. Even present from your iPad. I use GoToMeeting on the go so that I can be on the go without being in the same place that the person I'm meeting with happens to be. GoToMeeting makes it simple. You can try GoToMeeting free for 30 days. Visit GoToMeeting.com, click the Try It Free button, and use the promo code Perillo. Now, I told you to listen up because one of you is going to get this Logitech B525 HD webcam and the opportunity to have a 30-minute face-to-face GoToMeeting with me that will be shared in this YouTube channel. All you have to do to enter is tell me what you would like to talk about in our HD Faces GoToMeeting together. Propose your idea on Twitter using the hashtag Perillo webcam and the hashtag GoToMeeting to qualify. Listen up, Microsoft Office for Mac users. There's an update available which enables subscriptions. Now, that's not to say that you can only get Office for Mac through the subscription, you know, the Office 365 thing we've talked about in the past, but it's now enabled. I use Mac Office on my Mac sometimes to open documents and print them out, but I don't really edit documents in any kind of Office software anymore. Why am I wearing a collared shirt today? I'm glad you didn't ask. I was invited to Girl Power Hour. Apparently the only male who's going to be there tonight, who was invited. The only male who's invited to a whole meetup full of women. I don't know what I'm going to do. But the invitation said don't dress down, so this is all I have. I was thinking about wearing this, but I don't think that's going to work, because I don't have one. But you can get one if you want. Do you happen to use a wireless transmitter in your car to have a better experience as you're driving around? Have you thought about using GoGroove? Apparently, it can change the way you think about wireless transmitters. It's been said that audio quality can suffer, and sometimes you run into interference with these wireless transmitters. However, that being said, the reviews for the GoGroove products have been really positive. If you don't have Bluetooth in your car, you may think about picking up one of these. And let me tell you, once you have a Bluetooth-enabled car or bring Bluetooth into your car, it changes the experience entirely. I can't even remember the last time I tuned into radio. So the GoGroove series of wireless transmitters generally gets a thumbs up from the community, and some of them are more versatile than just being able to be used only in the car. So even if you don't have a car, you may still need a wireless transmitter somewhere in your life. I'm sure you can figure out a place for it. Like this guy, who apparently uses it on his TV at home so he can hear it over the sounds of the treadmill as he's working out. Not to say that you would use this only when you're working out. I'm just saying, wireless transmitters can transform your life. That's not to say that your entire life is going to be better because of it, but maybe just a little bit. Hardware's not there to frustrate you. It's there to free you. And no, I'm not saying that this hardware is free. Better yet, think about living without the technology you have today. Calling all gamers. Calling all gamers, we have a name-your-own-price adventure gamer bundle for both Mac and Windows. Beat the current average price of $2.77 to get all 6 of these games, including The Tiny Bang Story, Royal Envoy, 4 Elements, The Great Jitters, and Pudding Panic. You're looking for some new games to play on either Mac or Windows? Name your own price. The link is in this video's description, but of course, it's on deals.lockergnome.com. If you're more into serious software like Microsoft Excel 2013, you may want to download a quick reference guide that we're going to give you complimentary. That is free. Apple seeks Android source code records in Samsung's suit. I don't see how this is an issue. I mean, Samsung used Android, which is open source. Now, Samsung's code on top of that is different. I don't see why this is so much of an issue. I mean, Samsung took Android and built on top of it, and it's that code that they don't want to share with Apple, but why would it matter? The DOJ says we don't need warrants for email or Facebook chats. What the Really? You don't need that? You're familiar with the term called civil liberties? I can have civil liberties, and I will keep them. Not like you would ever want to read any of my Facebook chats. They're pretty mundane. Fine, Department of Justice, knock yourself out. And as far as my email's concerned, most of it's male erectile dysfunction stuff. Unsolicited. Seriously, I didn't ask for it. That's not sarcasm at all. And it looks like Obama may be backing the FBI's plan to wiretap web users. This is just awesome. It's bad enough that most of us let Facebook violate our privacy. Now we gotta worry about the government too? Most of us don't do anything wrong. But that's not the point. The point is they need a Our question of the day is brought to you by GoDaddy.com. If you want to save money on your next purchase, just email me, chris@perillo.com. Don't send me anything I didn't ask for, though. Just ask me for coupons, and I will mail them to you, if I still have them. A user known as Remain Strange asks, what are the pros and cons of the Samsung Galaxy S4? One pro, it's a lot like the Samsung Galaxy S3. Another pro, I'm getting a hold of one tomorrow. I'm going to unbox it and put that video into this channel. Not sure if that's happening live yet, but with that, I'll also be doing comparisons between the Samsung Galaxy S3, which I have here, and the Samsung Galaxy S4. From everything that I've seen, it looks like a good upgrade. If you like the Samsung Galaxy S3, but you wish it was faster and slightly more updated, well then the Samsung Galaxy S4 should make you happy. I almost said S3, but I didn't. Samsung's in a tough position, much like Apple. They've created a product that people love. So how do you get them to upgrade to a new product, which is a lot like the old product? Again, Samsung is copying Apple. Okay, I'm being just a bit facetious with that statement, not trying to ruffle your feathers or anything. I'm just saying that when you've created something that people love so much they don't want to upgrade, how are you going to get them to upgrade? The Samsung Galaxy S4 gives you generally the same experience you've had with the S3, for the most part, and we'll be able to share more comparisons as soon as I get my hands on one. The S4, obviously. I have my hands on an S3. Blake Conn responded a couple days ago and said the S4 has a few problems, and for him, the S4 sometimes drops frames so you can see the normal Android stutter, which I don't want to get into. If you can't see it, awesome. You don't have to see it. And by the way, some people have recommended a small Android tweak that you may be interested in. You have to enable developer mode, though. I'm going to go ahead and show you these two options on the HTC One, though they do exist across Android devices. Window animation scale and transition animation scale. Select each one and go from the default of 1.x to 0.5x. That may help, but you gotta remember anytime you toggle a developer option, you have to reboot the phone for it to take effect. Huh? Weren't expecting that from me, were ya? Well, no matter which platform you choose to use, thanks again for appreciating the things that we're doing for you every day. Liking and sharing this stuff is great for me because I know what I'm doing is potentially great for you. Otherwise, why would you have watched this far in the video? To see if I was going to remove my shirt again today like I did yesterday? Yikes, no. We'll see you later.